The Fashion Week. The Fashion.
All right, Fashion Weeklings. Oh my goodness. Back after a 3-week holiday. Lucas, how's your holidays?
Actually, I didn't really have much of a holiday, bro. I was actually standing by, man, during Christmas and shit. But I did go to Penang. That was quite cool.
Yeah, I saw you eating a lot of food.
Yeah, but it was only one day. I drove up on Saturday morning and came back on Sunday.
What to do? You gotta work, right?
It's sad, man. It's fucking sad.
Anyway, okay, we are back, man, with a brand new season. Ooh, brand new episode.
Brand new.
Season 4, episode 25, okay? And of course, for those of you who just started listening to us, welcome down to the Fashion Week. It's the world.
Can we call it season 3A? Yeah?
Why season 3A?
Chinese, bro.
Oh my god.
Season 3A, episode 1,
Yeah, this is the Fashion Week, the world's #1 fashion pod, according to Lucas's mom.
Who is in Park City enjoying her life. Yes. I don't think she listens anymore. She's not forced to anymore.
She's finally moved out of this studio.
Yeah. Maybe you can get producer's mom to listen now.
Yeah, this is where we talk about fashion and why fashion makes us weak in our fucking knees, okay?
Yes, okay.
Without further ado, I think we have to say that today's guest is one very special one.
Very special.
Somebody that we've been trying to get on for the longest time.
For 4 seasons or 3 seasons.
Very, very long. Again, finally, we made it happen. And we're so happy to have her here to kick off the first season, the first episode of 2020.
Kick off.
Now, World of Buzz calls her the badass
what the fuck?
Malaysian female rapper everyone should know about. World of Buzz, I expect the sponsorship.
Yeah, that's it.
She's also Malaysia's rap royalty. Considered,
queen.
Consider, okay? Siapa lagi kalau bukan dia? You know, she had a big 2019. Put your hands together, please, for Zamaera.
Woo-hoo!
Yes.
Thank you. What an intro.
You always press the wrong button.
I know.
Always press the wrong button.
Actually, it was a very rusty intro. We haven't done this in a long
ass time.
And a bit nervous, I have to say.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you nervous?
Because
Next is Zamaera.
This is not the first time that we've actually done this sort of, you know.
It's not. But, you know, we have you in Lucas's home today.
In the podcast living room.
Exactly.
Which is amazing because I've only seen this via YouTube.
Does it look better in real life?
It does.
All right. It looks a bit bigger, right?
It looks so big. I love it. I love this place.
And, you know, thank you for tuning into some of our episodes.
Yeah.
You know,
usually some of the other guests who say so, they are just lying.
Yeah, no, we really
you can test me.
it.
I did watch Sandra Wu, Juanita, Harvey.
Shout out, of course.
Yeah, sorry.
Of course.
Well, of course what?
Move on. We'll get to that later. Okay. But of course, you know, let's talk about you for a second. You had a big 2019.
Huge 2019.
You released Get Money, which was amazing.
With Lil Asian Thicky.
Yeah,
man.
Also, Jangan Salah Sangka.
Yes.
Which was also a really, really good track. So,
Thank you.
what were you happy about 2019 for yourself?
I was very happy. I think generally I'm just a very happy person. So to sum, you know, my whole year up, I had a lot of opportunities to grow.
Yep.
Myself personally and also in my career as well, musically to not only because early 2019, I just came back from the US.
Yep.
And I had just put out my, you know, EP album. So then like staying in Malaysia.
You put out? I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah.
Okay, shake it out. Just get it all out of the way.
Already, yeah. Okay, can lah. You want like that? Okay, jom. Bring it on.
All
right, yeah.
And then kind of just like being in Malaysia and you know, applying whatever that I learned through my experience there, and then also collaborating with a lot of the producers and just creative people from Malaysia or from around the region.
Yep.
That was the most exciting thing, I think, for me. It did come with a lot of challenges because I think when you go to like the mecca of music, which is in the US, it's a whole different ball game. You know, the work ethic, the standard of what they put out is so much, you know, the expectations is so much higher.
So we're lazy fuckers here in Malaysia.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Like,
get with it, huh?
And it's true. And I think that and also like that sense of entitlement. And I only realized this because I, at one point last year, went through that sense of entitlement. I really, really did. And I reflected at the end of like in December. I was like, wow, Zamaera, you really went through a phase where you were like, you was the shit. You think you the one? You think you all that? huh? Like really? I really did. And I was like, okay, no, I have to, center myself again and remember why I started doing this.
Yeah.
And it's because you love it, right? Like you guys started this podcast because there's a passion for it.
No, I know force me.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
right.
I know force me.
Force you, right? You got chain here somewhere, guys. You cannot see out of
He
frame.
was
There's a
my
chain.
boss. Lah. Yeah.
No, but what was the turning point for you? When it's a good point that you brought up. I think a lot of people go through this phase of entitlement that they don't realize, right? Not necessarily aware of.
Yep.
So what was the turning point for you? What was the moment that made you go, oh my God, I think I'm being a bitch right now and I need to change?
I think, to be honest, like it was just the lowest of lows. I mean, I went through, some kind of, I wouldn't call it depression, but I had like my first panic attack. Yeah, ever. And like, just a couple of lows and in sort of the working environment that I had, I didn't have, I wasn't striving for what I wanted, which was like the best, writing to my best capabilities, and then there was like personal stuff. So it was really the turning point was like when you just go down in the deep end. That's when because that's what it is, like adversity. That's the thing that like makes you come back to reality.
Yep. Yeah.
Only when there's a problem and then you're like, oh shit, I have to like figure myself out. So that was the turning point for me, and I would say that was like. It's a constant, it's a continuous like challenge. It's just that now, you sort of know how to deal with it better. And then a different challenge comes, to your way.
Yeah. Well, nice. We're very glad that you're back down to earth now.
Thank you.
And giving us the time of day.
Yeah, man. Finally, we can actually, if she's up there, we're like, who is these two fuckers, man?
Correct. This tiny little podcast giving us the time of day. Thank you for coming.
But I tell you, like Zamaera is like, I found. No, I knew about you since like I can't remember when. I think it's a year or two, a year plus back. But when the one moment that it really made me click and I said, yeah, this girl is like fucking solid, was when you dropped the...
As opposed to liquid.
Yeah, opposed to gas, some gas. Was when you dropped that that freestyle on Instagram. The one
Which
about
one?
How to rap.
Fuck
me, man. I listened to it, I was like, okay lah.
Yeah.
This girl is the best fucking female rapper.
Oh, thank you.
Even there, I say like one of the best rappers in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Some say the world.
And here on the Fashion Week, we only have the best. Okay,
We don't get second best, the
Best
best,
of the best.
only the best.
Exactly. Like this Hello Kitty cup, can we just say?
It's the best Hello Kitty cup
It's the best Hello Kitty
in the
cup
world.
In the world.
Because it's Zamaera's.
This is a great segue. Since you're talking about your Hello Kitty cup,
Yes.
we kick off every episode with a swag check. And in the swag check, you tell us what you're wearing today, who you're wearing, and just
And who bought you the clothes, or do you buy yourself, or what size?
Oh, and it's sponsored.
Whether sponsor, no sponsor.
So let's start with your Hello Kitty cup that you that you brought with you today. I saw you outside the guardhouse just now when you got out of the Grab, and then you were holding this cup. I'm like, oh my god!
Shout out Grab.
Who's this cute little girl?
Grab.
Yeah,
With the Hello Kitty.
This Hello Kitty cup, we got it after we were watching a movie. I think GST or TGV, I don't know which one.
Okay.
But it's like the combo. You buy the combo, and then after that, you pay extra like 20 ringgit and you can get the Hello
You
Kitty cup.
sucker
So
shit.
my dad got. I was like, Dad, I want the Hello Kitty cup, and he got it for me, and I've been using it ever since.
Yo.
And this is the one thing that I don't like to be shared with at home. So my
Yo.
little brother the other day, I said already, please don't touch my Hello Kitty cup. You can have anything in the house. I will buy for you groceries. You can share my socks, my Nike socks, whatever. But then I couldn't find it. They opened the cabinet and it wasn't there. And I was like, I went up to his room and knocked on his door.
Where the fuck's my cup?
I was like, Cha, do you take my Hello Kitty cup? He was like, yeah, why? He bought muka 10 sen, the 50 cent, like, I'm not guilty kind of face. And I don't like it because he's so smelly.
Oh my god! Calling motherfuckers out.
Hey, learn how to shower, Zamaera's brother.
Yeah. But he's he's like 20.
He's like 20. And he's got a Hello Kitty cup.
Don't. And then he's missile, like, you drink from there. Please don't.
Oh man, use a straw at least.
Yeah,
Jeez.
exactly.
Get your own straw.
All right. Wow, I love it. This little item has a really good backstory to it.
Yeah.
The
and
greatest, man.
Yeah, I think, and also like
Write your name at the bottom.
The older the older I become, like everything that I own or I wear, like I want it to have a meaning to it, you know. And then you start like going through your clothes or whatever. You do fast fashion, you you don't want that, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
So like
Yep.
this top is from Bangkok. It's from a brand, I think it's called Double B Place.
Double B Place.
Yeah, Thailand has really got it on lock with their clothes and
I agree.
you know,
Agreed. Yep.
they're super forward.
Oh yeah. And there's
Right?
just so many. I mean, in Malaysia we have brands, but in Thailand maybe
their
I
styles, dude.
yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
every brand has their identity,
Right.
You know, and they've got it on lock.
They do it
man.
very well.
Yeah, I love it. You just go through Siam Square, like the Soy 4,
Yes.
Soy 7. You're like, there's so many fucking brands in Malaysia. There's so many fucking like I guess streetwear T-shirt companies.
Yeah,
You know, there's no
exactly.
like identity on it.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
like for their artists, like who rap all these like clothes and all,
Yeah.
they really go out where they really represent themselves
Yeah.
in the fashion sort of way and really showcase. And so I love Thailand. So I bought this and it was so
Yep.
cheap. I think it was like 50 ringgit.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
You know?
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a still right. And the color, I was like, kalau I jadi tour guide, kalau hilang I ada 1 kilometer you boleh jumpa I. Okay, sebab kali dia menarik.
Yeah, for those of you not watching on YouTube, it's a fluorescent
It's a
green.
floral green.
Oh yeah, it's fluorescent green. Yeah, I had to. And also my pants are blue. It's Nike. I'm a Nike gal.
Shout out Nike.
Shout out Team Nike.
That's right.
Do you fucks with Uniqlo at all?
Sorry, Uniqlo.
Yeah.
No. I don't think I have anything from Uniqlo.
How the fuck, man? They would do a
What?
fucking shit way to start the 4th 3A season.
Oh my
3A
god,
season.
3 season. Why? What
Sorry,
is it?
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
what am I
Uniqlo.
missing out?
Sorry, Uniqlo. We'll educate her. Please still sponsor us.
What am I missing out with Uniqlo?
Cheap, affordable, basics, but you're not basic, lah. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Anu is basic. I'm
I am
basic.
very basic. But
Like-
Lucas swears by the
Panties.
Arism underwear.
Fuck you. Do you wear your underwear? I bought
have.
you.
Thank you very much.
You're
That
welcome.
was really good.
Like,
Angel's
what's the
cupping
best thing? The underwear, is it?
The Arism underwear.
Okay.
So Lucas
fucks with
got
that.
me a pair for Christmas.
Yeah.
Every time I put them on, it's red, by the way.
They-
yeah. So
Christmas in the light of Christmas.
and also
And
Chinese New Year is coming.
Yeah.
So when I put them on, I always think of
Think of me,
Lucas. You know.
Cupping your balls, huh?
Yeah.
Very good.
So
Okay, I
yeah,
have to
okay.
think of
Nike
something.
pants.
Nike pants.
And then your socks.
Nike socks.
Shoes.
Shoes, Nike shoes.
What
Okay.
shoes lah? What Nike shoes?
Specifically.
Oh, well, just Air Moneys. I got them like
Get money. Get money.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely overused. That's like my favorite pair. Because
Oh, really?
Yeah, money is really.
Sorry?
So are you one of those people who wear your sneakers to death before you, or do you have like a big rotation?
Yes, I wear them to death. Okay, so I remember.
Yes to both.
I remember my first pair of like, I think my basketball shoes were like the Son of Mars Jordans.
Oh shit, son of Mars.
And I wore them for basketball because I was playing basketball in SMK, right? And back then I was with Cartel, so I was with Joe and Sona
Yep.
and Biggie and everyone. And they would like, Joe would always like, oh, your shoes, like, you know, you don't clean them, blah, blah, blah. Like,
It's because I wear them.
because I wear them, right? It was so funny. So like, I never had this mentality of like, oh, okay, if I get this special pair of shoe,
Yeah,
I should only keep it.
Yeah.
Except I just got these 2 pairs from Nike. Okay, it's crazy. I need to tell you guys a story.
Okay,
Are you
tell.
ready?
I'm
Are
never
you
ready.
ready?
No, I'm not ready. But please tell us.
So at the end of last year, so Nike put out all their Air Force Ones,
Yes.
right? They have like special season
Yeah.
stuff, seasonal. And then they sent me these 2 Air Force Ones. It's metallic gold and metallic silver.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. In like 13 or 14, my parents were in the US.
Yep.
And I asked them to help me look for the liquid metal pack,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
exactly
liquid
like
metal,
that.
yes.
And they were looking everywhere. They went
Couldn't
to
find
like,
it.
they couldn't find it because it's like you have to get them at the resale price,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And they sent those to me, which is not, I mean, it's almost the same. It's
Yep.
only the sole doesn't
Yeah,
have
the
the
sole,
flex.
yep.
Right? And so when I got it, I was like, wow, this is like,
This is
I don't
God
know.
telling.
I don't know whether it's God or like
It's
energy
God,
or
the devil.
something. The Hello Kitty or I don't know what is it. You know, I was so happy. It's like I can't believe that I'm
Yeah.
getting this now.
Those are nice.
What
though.
silhouette is this? The
It's
97?
Air Force One.
Oh,
The
Air
Force
Force
One.
Air
Ones.
Force Ones, yeah.
Right.
Completely silver, completely gold.
I see.
Like
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Looks like C3PO.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they had one liquid metal pack which came in high tops and also the
Yeah.
low cuts. Yeah.
Must be nice to be sponsored by Nike.
Must
innit?
be nice.
Very nice. Thank you
Must be
to
nice to be
Nike.
sponsored. Full stop.
Yeah,
Shit.
By anything at all.
Anything.
Okay,
Pizza
well-
mention.
Yeah,
Whoever.
tissues,
Shout out.
thank you.
We will get back to sneaker talk very, very soon.
Yes,
because we've got
soon.
a full-on segment for that.
Eventually.
Oh, I see.
But how would you...
Panties.
Oh yeah, man, panties.
You haven't done this in a while, huh?
Underwear. I haven't.
Yes.
Panties. What are you wearing?
Oh, Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret. Both top and bottom.
Both top and bottom.
Matching? Lace?
No lace.
Oh, sorry, I know.
Lace my thing. You know?
Sorry.
I like the friction.
Okay.
Sorry.
Manicure.
Manicure?
Where do you get it done?
I got this done at Afterglow. Look, it's clouds.
It's clouds.
Because
Wait.
I'm so fly.
Wow, that's
Oh shit!
That's
Hey,
very
dude, it's actually pretty dope.
that's very cool.
Yo, it's like 3D clouds,
It's
bro.
It's like
Yeah.
you know where in December I saw these clouds and I was like, I need to get it on my fingernails because it makes me feel like I'm like flying in the air. So positive. I was like, yes, the sky is the limit. So when I look at my fingers.
That is very nice. But speaking of nails, I mean, I'm not a big nail person, but
Clearly.
today, my colleague, my friend Zer, she came to work with her nails just done, right?
Just dead.
Freshly done, right?
Freshly done.
And it's the mahjong tiles, bro. It's
Really,
sick. Yeah.
Really,
She's
yeah.
Wow,
like,
that's
so
so
she's like,
dope.
pong,
I never seen that before.
yeah, ready for Chinese New Year,
Yeah,
Zer.
man, yeah, man.
And
Like-
come on the pod, Zer.
Come on a pod, Sir.
Yeah, because you have to find a new thing, because of Chinese New Year, they're gonna like check
Yeah,
your
right,
office
right, right.
out.
Yeah, you gotta
Look at
be
your
some like
nails.
unique Chinese New Year shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's gonna do sorry, sir, but everyone's gonna do the mahjong tiles already. Everyone's gonna do the ang pao. What's the new Chinese New Year
Yeah,
trend?
you guys should get on it. Like guys are doing it. Like ASAP Rocky, did you guys see? Like he's been doing his nails, and Travis Scott.
I bite my nails. I cannot.
Yeah, but then there's the thing. If you do this one, you won't bite it. Because got extension plastic cannot bite.
That's
It's a
fair.
trick.
Hey, what's your nail place, JSY Nail. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Shout out
plug.
JSY Nails.
I got an Afterglow plug.
Okay,
too.
Afterglow plug.
20% off.
Let's do that.
Which
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, a lot of
Can I just get the big one like here?
Can.
Then you can write my name on it.
Yeah.
Happy Chinese New Year.
I swear,
can.
we need to stop doing free plugs. We're never gonna get sponsored. You know, like,
Yeah.
these guys,
Red card? What red card?
these guys should just say your name. You know, like,
Yeah, it's okay. 8 people listen to our thing anyway.
okay, but your style though, I think you have a very different sort of style. Not many people can pull off hoop earrings, and I noticed that hoop earrings is your thing.
It's my thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like
Where are they from?
This one?
Not Lovisa, right?
No. This one,
Okay.
dekat the tepi, in the mall, they always have the one stall yang macam they jual the 92.5 silver.
And then beside it, they sell
it. The ones and a keychain and like
Keychain.
macam-macam benda, like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so this is like
Yeah.
I don't know, 3 for 10.
nice.
And the reason why I get the 3 for 10 ones is because I either always lose one side or like I destroy that.
How the fuck do you lose a hoop earring that big?
They're so big.
No, because sometimes it just comes off.
Okay.
Like sometimes you tengah menari and then you just like get overexcited.
Oh.
You're like, ooh.
On stage
Yeah,
lah.
on stage.
Or in club lah.
And on stage it has happened so many times. For 16 Baris, I performed in
Yep.
2018, and then like it came off.
Oh wow.
So basically, you took your butt until your earrings come off.
Yeah, it just like completely just vibrated off and then just
Oh
came.
shit!
Yeah,
Oh shit!
that's what it is.
Twerking kills.
Oh shit! Twerking kills.
No. All right. Okay, that wraps up the sweat check.
You're getting good at this, huh?
I know, right? Okay, so we move on to sneaker talk. Obviously, we're talking about
Yeah.
sneakers and what you're liking. And
Talk about only Nike,
Yeah.
Please, we cannot anyhow.
So you are a Nike girl, right?
Yes.
You know, you've been with Nike since 2018. We were just having this conversation earlier. And when you got on Nike, how did you feel to like when you were invited to get that plug?
It was surreal. It was surreal, and I still like even until now like I can't even like fathom it properly.
but it's a no-brainer. You are like fucking the greatest like Malaysian female rapper. Nike is like sponsoring all these like big name rappers. I mean, it's bound to happen.
But that's the thing, when they like came to me, it was like I only had like 5,000 followers.
It's not about the followers. It's about the attitude.
Right. I mean, yeah. Well, but then I knew that it wasn't about the followers, but I
Yep.
didn't know that a corporation like Nike has the same value.
Yep, yep.
And like saw like further than the numbers or what they can actually bring or what the artist can bring for them and
Yep.
blah blah blah. Obviously we're building a relationship together, and what I love about them is how informative they are with every like release. Because I
Yep.
love to know and really learn about the shoes.
really?
Yeah. I mean, there
That's
are
cool.
some pairs I haven't worn yet. I have to admit because
Yeah, they only have 2 feet, only
Yeah.
7 days a week.
yeah,
you know.
but okay, the thing is that's true, it's true. But you know what? I have a long waiting list of people just be like, hey, Zamaera, come on, one pair.
Oh my God.
Just give me one pair.
One pair. But you know why I cannot give them? Because my kaki is too big.
How big is your
8.5 US.
women's?
Yes.
Yo, that's big.
It's big.
That's pretty
8 to
big.
8.5, depending on like
Okay, like you can wear men's shoes also. What?
yeah, but then so none like my mom, like even for my mom or like my best friends, they're all in the waiting list.
Fuck, besar man your leg.
They're all on the waiting list.
Yeah.
And some people I tak kenal or like from school that I haven't met in a long time, they will randomly message me on like Instagram like, oh, can you save me a sports bra? And I'm like,
Save me a sports bra. Hey, fuck you lah. Spend your own money lah. Freeloading shit.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy though.
That's crazy.
Freeloader bitch.
That's a true story.
That's really like some rapper shit though, like
Yeah, man.
When you get famous, then suddenly your friends from like
I wouldn't know I'm not famous,
hitting you up for like free shit.
Only
right?
you and Zamaera are famous lah.
Well, I mean,
I'm just podcast living room.
It's crazy.
Blue tick boy.
So what is in your main sneaker rotation right now? would you say?
So my main sneaker rotation right now, what am I using right now? I'm using my Air Max, my 97s.
Okay, nice.
Yes, my 95s.
Okay, nice
Pink
also.
color, very nice. I
Very
like.
good.
And then those 2 new ones that I just got,
Alright,
my
the
Air Force
Air Force
ones.
Ones.
Yeah, so my Air Force ones in
Yep.
silver and gold. I've only worn them twice because
Nice.
it doesn't really go with everything. But I love Air Force Ones.
Yep.
I don't think, and I think I've had this discussion with some of my friends here before who are also big sneakerheads.
Yep.
Malaysians, or I can't classify for Asians in general, but Malaysians, they're not big on Air Force Ones. They love the frou-frou shoe,
Because it's heavy also.
Really? Because if you go to the US, the Air Force One is
Yeah.
everything.
Because Air Force One has that like a lineage there. It has that
Right.
story, in New York,
Right. Yeah.
Nobody in no sneakerhead in New York doesn't have Air Force One.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Sacrilege.
Uptown.
Uptowns, man. Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Air Force Ones, right? I saw you recently bought a pair of Air Force Ones.
I need to admit though, I've
Did you?
not worn
Yeah,
them.
because you're.
Why?
So before
Because
this,
it's free.
last year, Lucas and I were talking about this with Brian Botachin.
Yep.
And I've never been an Air Force One person.
Because you're an idiot.
Relax, Lucas. I just never really took to the silhouette. I thought it was a little bit bulky for me.
Right.
Idiot.
A little bit heavy. And recently I just got a pair, the all white ones.
Yeah.
I still haven't worn them.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, just break them in a bit, lah. I mean,
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. See, like the Air Force Ones, the regular like white ones or the black ones, depending, because there's a female cutting and there's a male cutting, right? You wear them and then sometimes, they will obviously crease. Every shoe will
Yep.
crease. These crease so bad. But the ones that I like continuously, where you can ask anyone, like it's my go-to shoe for everything. My Air Force Ones, the Skeletons, the Halloween release in
the
2000.
one on the foot, on
Yes,
the side.
the 2018 one. They're so great. They it's like very minor creasing, but it's like
really?
the quality of it is so good because you can tell that some of the shoes
Yeah.
that come from whatever brand, but even Nike, like some of them are made in what do you call it? Not limited release, general release.
Yep.
So there's so many, so the
Yep.
quality control is not really there.
Yep.
Right.
Like what is the one that they did the acronyms Prestos?
Yeah.
The second release.
I have like one
The
pair,
pink, the
two
pink
pairs
with the
here.
blue.
Yeah, the pink with the blue.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
second
yeah.
release. The second
Yeah.
release quality is
Yes.
really not
Yeah.
there.
You compare to the first one. It's
Yeah,
very,
compared to the first
very,
one.
very different.
Yeah.
And the price reflected it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
price reflected
The
it.
green ones were much nicer. I
Oh
felt.
yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
So the color was great, but shoes.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wow.
Loose shoe.
We didn't know. Honestly, we were wondering. Like, we didn't
you
know
a
if
sneakerhead
if
or
you were
not?
sneakerhead or not. So
Answer is yes,
Yeah, you
she's
were
a
clearly
sneakerhead.
are a sneakerhead.
But it grew. I never was a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was like, oh my god, shoes is my life. Like I came out of my mama's. What? I know.
Yeah, I was like,
shoe.
where my
shoe.
kicks at?
Yeah, where my kicks at right now. No, it's an acquired thing,
Okay,
over
okay.
time, and also having the friends that I have, like
Nice.
specifically, one of my.
I know.
Right.
One of the good
Yeah,
friends.
very good friends.
My-
friends.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
how many sneakers would you say you own now in total?
Including those that you haven't worn yet.
Yeah.
Mm,
Ni yang
Like-
sedap ni, bro.
maybe like 60.
60.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a fuck lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studio audience, in case you need to know how many 60 is, that's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, but
Six, that's
okay,
6
60
rows.
is just the one that ever since I've been sponsored. It
Oh,
doesn't
so there's
count the
more.
ones that I bought.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't wear
So
anymore
maybe
because
like
they're not
100?
Nike.
No lah, not 100 lah. I'm not, I don't buy things. I'm not a very materialistic person, which is
Right.
weird, right? Because like I'm a girl and you would
Yeah.
think like,
I'm damn
she will buy
materialistic.
all
Fuck
this.
me.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
that's why. Why do you always say that? That girls are like very materialistic.
Me?
I don't
You
know
lah,
people.
you
No, not
bastard,
you.
lah.
Oh,
like
how
in
dare you?
general.
General,
So
general.
sexist.
General, you know. So like when people like meet me or they get to know me and they're like, "Wow, Zam, you're actually not very materialistic." I'm like, "Yeah, you could give me like 3-day-old chicken McNuggets and I'm happy."
Yo, don't
Yeah.
play the nuggets, dude.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
3
love
days
nuggets.
old, you know, nuggets.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Tastes good.
Tastes good. No
no
problem.
moss. No, like no mold. You're alright, man.
Yeah, you're good.
Scrape that shit off. You're like, bam.
That's just
Chili
fucking
sauce.
gross.
Dip it in the sweet and sour sauce. Yeah,
Exactly.
boy.
Go
Alright.
Singapore curry sauce, turn it
Oh,
up a
shit.
bit. Oh snap! Oh snap!
Can we talk about this Singapore fucking curry sauce?
Why Malaysia don't have yet?
Why Malaysia don't have?
Why?
Singapore listeners, if there are any of you, send us some curry sauce.
Send us some curry sauce.
Hey guys, hang on. Are we lusting over
Yes.
Singaporean food
have
right
you,
now?
Dude, have you had the Singaporean
Condiment.
curry sauce?
It's not a food. It's a condiment.
No,
Okay.
what? With curry
Have
sauce
you had
from
curry
where?
sauce?
McDonald's.
No, I've never.
Fuck you
What?
and your sheltered ass life.
Exactly.
No, okay, look, hang on. First of all, I have no business going to Singapore. I go to Singapore, we do the same thing we do here, but spend 3 times the fucking money.
But curry sauce though.
Curry sauce is worth it.
Okay.
And also their McDonald's have like the mini chicken wings.
Mini- oh, do they?
Yeah, it's like not the mini, it's like chicken, just like chicken winglets.
Chicken dumplings.
It's like 4, so like when it's small, it's easy to eat and it just comes off.
4 only.
Baby
only
chickens.
4.
But why not 5?
Baby
Yeah, because
chickens.
4, even number, hello.
A.
3A
Why not 3A?
chickens.
Yes, 3A chickens.
3A
Fuck yeah.
We are Chinese.
Bro, seriously,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some of that fucking dipping sauce.
You have to try it.
Gonna get some Mira
Okay.
back here,
Yes.
Alright.
and we're gonna order 20-piece nuggets.
Yes.
Alright,
Each.
let's do it. Let's
And
do
then,
it.
and then you, me, Zamaera, producer, gonna smash damn nuggets.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Smash the nuggets.
We digress way
No,
too.
this is very
We
important. Okay?
digress. Top 5 sneakers of all time. Zamaera.
Curry sauce.
Top 5 sneakers of all time.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna the Air Force Ones for me. Okay, this is for me.
Yeah, of course. Not.
The Air Force Ones, and then I would also say I can say any shoe.
Any shoe.
anything.
Of course, I can say any shoe, right?
Any shoe, yeah. Not like you're
Okay.
sponsored by Nike or
The
anything.
new, no, but the new Adidas one, the Star Wars one.
The Ultra Boost.
Is it the Ultra Boost? The one
Yeah,
with
the-
like the iridescent,
Yeah.
yeah, purple. And
Yeah.
then I just saw the new colorway, like the iridescent purple, and then there's this fluorescent or neon orange.
Yep.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
body. It's,
Cool,
That's
yeah.
really really nice.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I wouldn't know how it feels like though, because I
Yeah.
never put them on.
Yeah, you shouldn't. No.
That's a bit of a justification there for
No.
Nike.
Yeah.
Only think about them, not anything else, okay?
I'm a big fan of the 95s as well. Yeah. Also, I'm a little biased because I was born in 95.
You're not a runner silhouette girl. You're a
Sorry.
bit of a chunk girl.
Yes,
huh?
I like the chunky.
Yeah.
The basketball
Yo,
snooker.
you need
I'm
to
a
get a pair
basketball,
of
yeah.
like. You need to get a pair of like M2K Technos, man. They're
What
cheap.
is that?
The dad shoe, the Nike dad shoe.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh, like the Balenciaga type beat. is it?
Kinda. Yeah. Wait, I'll bring a pair for you. Hold on.
Oh yeah, who's gonna whip them? He's gonna whip them babies out. Okay.
The M2K, would you say is like the improved version of the
Oh
Monarch?
yeah, I saw this one. And
no,
they,
it's M2K is Monarch 2000, dude. It's the reimagining of
Right,
the Monarch.
right,
I
It's
saw
a less shite version of the Monarch.
That's shite.
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
another
Super
pair? I
cute.
thought you have a
Bro,
white one.
I have
right?
white and I have
Yeah,
this.
this color is so cute.
Yeah,
I saw
it
this
is.
in all white with like the pink as
Yeah,
well.
no, that's dope.
That's dope.
That one is damn
It reminds
nice.
me of like tennis shoes because I play tennis as well. So
Yeah.
I like the bulky.
Okay.
What is it you cannot do? You can rap, you can
play
dance,
tennis.
play tennis.
I can't drive.
You can't.
You don't drive?
I have zero. Okay, so God is fair. Like he was like, I cannot give you rapping skill and like spatial skills at the same time. And I was like, okay, I accept it. I will just be a professional passenger for the rest of my
Alright
life.
lah. Hello Grab. Yeah, sponsor.
Yeah.
Grab.
It's a good time to live in right now if you don't drive.
Yeah, but
I
also
agree.
I've incorporated a lot of walking like since I would say end of last year to now. So like I don't like grab to the gym anymore.
Yeah,
I
walk to the gym.
I run to the gym
Oh,
and I
shit.
walk back.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So it's about like 4.5 kilometers.
4 kilometers.
Yeah.
That is a
What
far
the
walk.
motherfucker?
Yeah, so I
Yeah, no. Have you ever walked 4 kilometers? in Malaysia.
I live
We did.
in Bangsa South. I drive to Ministry of Burn in Bangsa South. So no.
No, I think we
lazy
all
dog.
once we all like surpassed high school.
Yeah.
Nobody like
No, man.
walks anymore.
Yeah.
which is crazy
Home
because
car,
like,
home car, mall car, home.
yeah, it's
No,
true.
But if you think about it, in Malaysia especially, right? You know, motherfuckers, you go to shop lots.
Yeah, man.
People can't even park far away and walk. They double park.
Yeah, exactly.
So walking is really not a thing here.
Yeah, that's why.
But
It's
also because panas, bro.
Yeah. But we should make it a thing because it actually indirectly like helps.
Yeah.
Like I'm not indirectly, it directly helps
Directly helps you.
and your health.
Walk
you know.
more, bastards.
10,000 steps, okay, guys.
I don't know,
That's
man.
a lot of steps.
Yo, that's
you
a
know.
lot of steps.
You know how many steps we do if we just drive?
No. It's
car
like
every day.
2,000 maybe
Okay,
tops.
let me bring this back to the sneaker thing. Did we hit 5 already?
Did we? I think it was 4.
So it was your Air
it's a
Force
95.
Ones.
There was a 95 is the last, the
And then
fourth
one more.
One more.
One more shoe.
Pick a retro basketball sneaker.
And yeah. A Jordan what?
Ooh. Okay, well, I would say the Jordan 4s, the flights. Or is it 5? Flights.
Yeah, the Force.
The 4s is the flights, right?
Yes.
Or is it the 5s?
Fucking stun my face, man. No.
The Force,
This is
the
why
Force.
I don't only enjoy the.
Can we call somebody like the 50
Hello?
the line, please?
Actually, we can, but Bluetooth hasn't been connected yet.
Oh,
No, confirm the Force are the
Yeah,
flights.
flights, yeah.
With the
and also like big. I love those because those were my second basketball shoes that I got, and I actually played with them.
Nostalgia.
And then and I love the cutting of it as well because it's like high tops, but it doesn't like make me look short in a way.
Yeah,
Does that
short
make
people's
sense?
problems.
See?
Yeah.
Get a pair,
No, that's
shorty.
That's a good point that you brought up. So I have 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Right.
I've never worn them.
Right.
Because I feel every time I put them on, I feel so short.
I know, just send them over here.
The trick with the 4s is you don't have to lace it all the way up. You can let the lip
Yeah.
sort of like the tongue like kind of fall out.
It goes that
and
like that.
yeah, exactly, and it looks good.
Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to rock it.
Yeah, it's supposed to rock it
But
yeah.
you know how I mentioned just now, like the whole bulkiness and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a bit susah.
So like I
Or a
said,
sleek guy.
don't let your shoes go to waste. Just put them here, bro. It's
Yeah, you know
okay.
what? I'll just bring it for the set, right?
Yeah, for the set. Yeah, let's keep it that way.
And then you
for the
see
set.
Lucas walking to the mama in like Jordan
flexing.
3s and shit. Okay, cool. Now the last question. for
no
this-
last question.
for the sneaker talk
No,
segment.
stop it.
If the government, this is Lucas's favorite question. If the government were to move you to an island, okay, to live forever,
Langkawi.
you could only bring one pair of sneakers with you. Which pair would that be?
It would be my Air Force Ones.
Smart girl.
Good answer.
We
I
stop
swear the
asking
Air
this question.
Yeah, you ask this question, I'm gonna answer you the same thing. Air Force Ones. I feel like it goes with everything.
Yeah.
I can wear it with a dress. I can wear it like, nothing on because I'm on an island. And I'm like, I don't have anything I can wear with
Oh,
like,
sorry.
yeah, sorry, like clapper, like I'm bringing in like, ooh, matching, sporty look.
Banana leaf.
Banana leaf for like a more dressy look. Right, yeah.
I agree. I like
That's the
good
couture
choice.
right
Good
there.
choice. You
Couture.
want to pick something that's timeless and classic,
It is.
right?
Banana
It goes
leaf
with
chic.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That was sneaker talk with
Not bad, not bad.
Zamaera.
I
And
like
we
it.
move on to the next. Now we have a brand new segment because
Only for
It's a brand new
Zamaera.
year.
only for Zamaera,
And other
Oh,
rappers
wow.
that will come down. Curated.
specifically.
Special content.
Wow, I love it.
Which was made up in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
While I was here,
Arnold, can I make a new segment, Arnold? Okay, you can do it. Okay, retard, just stay there.
We're calling it, wow, retard's politically incorrect.
No, it's fucking
It's 2020.
yeah,
Yeah.
idiot, stupid,
Special boy.
special. Okay, special.
Okay, anyway, it's called Name That Baris. Okay.
name that Baris.
Yeah, that's a stupid name. I didn't come out. Sorry, it was my idea, but that the line is
Keep
his.
it Malaysian a bit lah. Okay.
I like it.
All right, so this is it's a very simple game lah. You know, since you're a rapper, you love rap music, assuming so.
Hopefully.
We're gonna read you lyrics to some really popular or iconic songs from the past or
Right.
the current, and
You might be too young to know some of them.
yeah,
Maybe.
tell us who the artist is and you name the song.
And you're not gonna rap them. You're gonna read them like Arnold Lohits FM. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna read them.
Okay.
all right.
You read them.
All right.
You have the radio voice.
So the first one goes
First
like
one.
this. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat. Wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Who sang this bar?
I have no idea. I'm not even going to like.
Okay. We'll give you a hint. This one is a bit old. This is quite old.
Yeah.
Like what year? Like era?
90s.
It's like
straight up
early
90s.
90s, I think. Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
He's kind of fat.
B.I.G.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I didn't listen to a lot of
Right.
Notorious B.I.G. Also, like fun fact, this is good that you guys brought this up. I never actually like listened to hip hop music
What?
until like my parents played like.
So what do you listen to? Nasheed.
No,
my God.
I never like consciously listened to hip hop or rap until I was like 17.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that you're honest, because
No, it's
some
for
people
sure.
come on here and fake the funk and be like,
They're like,
hey,
oh,
yo.
I know everything. No.
Yeah, yo.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
Okay. So the next one you should. Hey,
I
fuck.
should.
You didn't even tell her the answer.
What's the answer? The name of the
The
song.
name of the song
We
is
need to-
Juicy. But
Juicy,
at
right?
least you got Biggie right. So
Hey, we don't award like participation trophies here.
Oh,
She
there's
got
no-
it wrong.
I got it wrong.
so no millennialism lah. Okay, all right.
Okay, go next.
The next one is
Arnold, take
Go.
it away.
Ever since I left the city, I got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows, and I feel left out. That's hard.
Drake, Hotline Bling. But I swear the accent really throws it off.
Yeah, no, that's the whole
Ever
point.
since I left the city, like it's crazy. I was like, what?
The next time I'm gonna try to do like an accent from like The Crown. Do you watch The Crown?
You guys should do like
Okay, why not?
both
Yeah.
of you. Why is he only
yeah,
one?
you do the
okay,
next
okay.
one, fucker.
You want to do it? I'm going to
Like
do it
British
Harry Cock.
dude, like,
I'm gonna
okay,
do-
Harry Cock.
I'm going to do
Harry
Harry Cock.
Cock.
Serious shit.
Okay.
Hello, this is Harry Cock.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Harry. Actually, I'm Harry Cock. I'm the Malaysian.
So good.
Okay.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I'm the Malaysian. There's 4 meat on his. Fucking don't smell it. 4 meat on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
Eminem, lose your song.
This guy very smart.
Hey, when Harry Cock sakit, you can like call in for him.
I'm the Malaysian. Hey, Rocket Fuel. Got one more here.
Oh my God. Because you know when I close my eyes, right? It's it's quite believable.
It's so
Not bad.
believable.
Believable.
It's really good.
Stupid.
And that wraps up Name That Baris. Wow. Zamaera,
Thank you.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Very
Not
good.
bad.
Very
Not
good.
bad, not bad. Very good.
No.
We
And
actually
I
had more
know
obscure
Juicy
ones.
too. Like I know the song, but then when you did it, I was like, wow, I really
Yeah,
don't know.
right?
Correct. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, like Biggie, I was really young as well, so I only know like 2 big songs.
We were really young.
yeah, Juicy and what's the other one?
Hypnotized.
Hypnotize. Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, let's be honest.
how
Like,
about More
you
Money,
search it
More
up on
Problems?
Spotify, and the first 5 songs there, then it's like,
That's how you know, right?
yeah. Oh yeah. Listen to Biggie. Like, okay. Our next segment is the segment where we find out what you're liking these days and what you're not liking. Okay, which we call mess with, don't mess with. Uh-huh.
We need a jingle for that since we have one for. Okay, you think about it. Okay,
Yeah.
or we can just get Zamaera to rap it and then we can like record it and then play.
Yeah.
Free labor.
Shh, don't tell her.
All right, we usually talk about fashion brands, but fuck fashion brands right
Yeah,
now.
fuck fashion brands.
Let's
Fashion
talk
sucks, man.
about sneakers and apparel. Okay.
Okay.
What are you messing with these days?
Like
okay,
the
sneakers. We know
brands?
Air Force Ones, your favorite. You
Yep,
talked about
yep.
that
Right.
earlier.
Yep.
What pairs well with Air Force Ones for a girl?
What pairs well? I mean,
Outfit wise, describe an outfit. Close eyes, kind of, I can see it right now.
I can't. I will be so biased. I can imagine an Air Force One with anything. Honestly, you can wear it with a pair of like boyfriend jeans,
Boyfriend
or
jeans.
even like skinny like jeans. You can
Skinny jeans.
you can wear it with short shorts, booty short.
Short booty, short shorts.
Yes, and you can wear it with a dress, like
Dress.
everything. If you go through my Instagram profile, you will see that pair of Air Force Ones. Like I've worn it, with formal wear. With like I've worn it with a lace black dress.
Yeah.
It's
very versatile.
But it's very versatile. But it's subjective to that person's style. Because somebody could be like, "Oh, that don't go well," But I'm
Then
like, I
they're
don't
stupid.
care because I'm wearing it, not you.
Yeah,
You know?
but since you brought that up, have you seen somebody rocking Air Force Ones with like a really terrible outfit?
Yes.
What are you not messing with?
I don't think I've ever observed clearly enough to go like, oh, this Air Force One is dope, but your outfit isn't. Yeah. Because
What are you talking about? We do that every day.
Yeah. Call motherfuckers out. Yeah, first of the season.
I call people out. In fact, I just called somebody out today.
Bitch.
Nice.
I called somebody out because as I was walking from the gym, they catcalled me.
Oh.
He was asking for it. And somehow I had like my earphones inside. So I was like, I don't know whether this person is calling me or not. And then he did the... And I was like, I was saying, look at him, I stared. I took my phone out because I said 2020, I'm going to call people. I took my phone out and I filmed him. And I was like, oh, Malu. Look at this person who's calling me.
Nice.
I don't know what people think, when they go, yeah. Do you think that girl's going to be like, ooh,
I know, right?
well, fuck you lah. Don't be stupid lah.
You expect a reply?
Yeah, hey, whoever makes those noises, fuck you lah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, I mean, and people, you wouldn't do that to somebody who was wearing an Air Force One and then you didn't like their outfit. You're like, ugly. Right. No, you wouldn't do that. So, like, don't do it to anyone.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
So, yeah, but I generally don't really like criticize or like scrutinize people's outfits because I always feel like when somebody puts something on, it's truly like representative of their mood and their style.
Yep.
So I'm always like, okay, that's you. That's like you. Thing, But like other things, I would call people out for sure. Like
Such as?
yeah, such as that.
Oh, okay.
That or
Bad
like
behavior lah.
bad behavior.
How about any of like your haters on Instagram?
my haters on Instagram?
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
call.
like shit on them?
No, not at
Fuck.
all. Not at all.
Have you
I don't
been?
have
I'm
this-
sure you've been shat on or whatever online.
You know what? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys can believe me. I obviously, I read all my comments.
Oh,
I read all my comments and when you get the notifications.
Okay.
It comes up and everything, and you read them and there's not really a comment that's like bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That has been said to me.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is amazing,
God bless you.
and
Yeah.
and I feel that's so nice. So like I don't spend the time and energy to call somebody out unless it has something directly to do with like me and my family or something like
Yeah.
that. But even then, like everything has a solution. I'm very diplomatic. person.
Very
Wow,
diplomatic, huh?
You know what?
Yeah, for somebody who's a rapper, right, you would think that conflict drama,
Shit, go and bust
everything.
cap in your ass, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, no.
But you know why? We're both Tauruses. That's why we're diplomatic.
See, we're Taurus.
That's just a code for stubborn, bro.
That's like fun fact that people don't know. We're
It's
like
a Taurus thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, really though, it's
we
a Taurus
are.
thing.
It's okay. I'm Cancerian,
We make great politicians.
This is true. Are you gonna go into politics?
No. Nobody's gonna vote for this idiot.
Yeah, I know it's true.
He's just what they do is like Malay voice, and everyone's like, "Ooh, you budak ni."
Actually, no, let's not do that here. Okay, so
Can I advise you something?
local rappers then, okay, up and coming or already there. Who are you messing with and who are you not messing with?
Besides Faris Jabbar and Young Raja.
Well, I mean, like for locally, like I've always loved Airlifts. I think he's super endearing. I just
Yep.
and he knows this of me because I speak to him a lot about
Yep.
this, and people are not very nice with their comments as
Yeah.
well, and so he's obviously going through like struggles and stuff.
Yeah.
and everybody goes through struggles, but it's like you have to use that struggle and put it in the music.
Yeah.
Because if not, then life will just keep on throwing you the same lesson until you learn from it.
Yep.
Right.
And if you have a creative outlet to speak on what you need to speak on, then you should. So Airlifts, if you watch this, I'm
Yeah,
rooting
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. I love you. I
Airlifts,
got
come on
your
the pod.
back.
Come on the pod.
Yeah, you know
I
when he
wanna
released
pie.
his thing, the donut one. Like, I really like one of the songs.
It's a
on it.
bagel.
Yeah, bagel. Sorry.
Donut.
Same lah. Got hole. It's like got the donut.
God, that's what I say about girls, bro. Oh, sorry.
What?
That is
I laughed at
incredibly
it. I just
sexist.
heard. I just heard.
Oh my god, that's so sexist.
Joking, okay? I'm
Disgusting
joking.
chauvinistic.
Joking.
No.
Yeah, no. If you haven't listened to it, the bagel EP, listen to the
Yeah.
You Know It, the song You Know It. It's so good, way. Like, but you gotta listen. You gotta listen to the whole thing at once. It's like meant to not even individual tracks. It's like you gotta listen to the whole thing through.
Right.
It's like solid. Like Alice, much love.
He's
Come
got
on.
a lot of stuff coming out. He's a great producer too. And speaking on great producers as well,
Yep.
who are multi-talented rappers.
Yep.
The Axel Jonas and the gang.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, I just worked with them. How did I forget their name?
Oh my god,
Guys, I swear, what the? I just did something. You. What is it called? Your Allah. My
dude.
brain right now. This is so bad.
It's
Axel.
okay. Take your time. Don't worry.
What? Midnight and Axel and Ming. Where are they from? Mass music, y'all.
I actually knew the answer.
Guys,
I was waiting to see you sweat.
No. I swear, I'm so sorry.
She's not sorry.
Track of them. They're so good. Their work ethic is like.
Yeah.
I love working with people who are, creative, but at the same time are very efficient in the studio.
Okay.
Like, yes, when you come to this, sometimes you jam and you're supposed to have fun. It is all fun and feeling, but it's so easy to get sidetracked.
Yep.
Right, as we can tell here at the
Oh
podcast,
yeah,
it's so easy
clearly
to
44 minutes in. Shit.
Isn't it 44 minutes?
Yeah, we're not halfway through, dude.
It doesn't even feel like 44
I
minutes.
know.
So mass music for sure, like they are on the, I would tell everyone to keep a lookout for them.
Cool.
Because they cover everything like performances and the way that they work. So I love them.
Nice
so
guys.
much.
They've been to some of the Pesamoda events.
Met them. Yeah. Very, very cool guys. Okay, cool.
How about podcasts? Do you listen to any other podcasts?
Yes, I listen to the Joe Rogan Experience.
Okay. Who doesn't?
Yes, of course.
I don't.
Yeah.
But
It's very good, very good. Sometimes very long, but
just
very
like the fashion week.
I mean, he gets the best guests.
His is like 3 hours.
Hey, our guest is also the best, huh? Please.
Of course.
But you have to watch his in parts.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, unless you like binge watching
Let
it.
me
lah.
recommend you the greatest podcast that has ever graced my ears.
Which one?
Besides the fashion week. of
Besides the
course.
fashion week, it's called Malam Seram.
Oh my god, I just burped. Malam Seram.
Malam Seram.
Yeah. Big shout out to Malam Seram, my
Big
colleague
shout
from
out
Astro.
Casey Champion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Dude,
The name.
this dude is a one-man show and he just reads ghost stories.
Oh, really?
What?
Yo, he just reads ghost stories and he streams like 4 times a week at night after midnight.
Yee.
So you can check out his YouTube. I
I'm
don't know what I'm giving him.
scared.
He's already the number 1 podcast in Malaysia, number 1 podcast in Singapore.
Okay.
Like
Really?
literally really number 1.
Wow.
And honestly, right, his production value is so fucking good.
Okay, my bad. Then this one is not my colleagues from
Like
Astro.
me,
Sorry.
no, but he was from radio. So he has real radio discipline. He has that voice,
Right.
And honestly, he's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Like you go and listen, right? And he reads people's things, and he's like reading ni seram and you know what our fans are called weaklings. His fans are called gang momok.
Gang Momo.
And he has moderators called Momo Sergeant
Oh my,
and Momo General.
oh my god.
Bro,
I just want to say,
Download it.
when Lucas say our fans, he only means our 6 listeners.
Six
Six listeners.
6 of you weaklings.
Hey, 6
Fashion
is
week.
better than 9. Yeah.
So yeah, give it a listen. Like check out Malam Seram. Some
Malam
of the
Seram.
shit is really scary.
It's scary.
Like, and it's all in Malay.
Right.
And Malay is not great, but I can understand it.
Right.
And he has like when he live streams, he has like fucking thousands of people.
Yeah.
Watching
Like
it
commenting,
together with him.
all like, oh my god, no, seram ni.
This is on where? On
Pontianak,
like
oh my god.
Instagram?
No, on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
A live
Okay.
YouTube.
Live
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
And
yeah.
just go online, search Malam Seram. You will never ever regret it. Yeah, producer and I spent like the trip to and back from Penang. We were listening to all of it, like seriously back to back.
Nice.
It's damn addictive.
Okay.
That's so dope.
7 episodes. Yeah, 7 hours of Malam Seram
hours, wow.
of
That's
Malay.
a lot.
Yeah. I was thinking Malay after that.
I should because like I love like writing in Malay now because
Yep.
I used to when I started writing in Malay for rapping I had to like translate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm
It's
at
natural.
the point where it's natural
Yeah.
where
Nice.
like I switch, English,
Yeah.
Malay,
Yeah.
German, like suddenly.
I think one of the things that stands out about you, right, is that your attitude like shows through both in Malay and English.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Some people have that attitude
Yeah.
like only in one language.
Yeah.
Like, even if
you have the grit,
yeah,
for
even if
both.
they rap in 2 languages, right?
Yeah.
You can see that it's a little bit off.
Yeah.
But for you, right, when I listen to that, obviously is that example again. You can see that the intensity and the attitude came through, in both languages. You switch like so seamlessly.
Right.
I'm a big fan of rappers who switch to multi languages. Like example, the dude, the Chinese, the Indian dude who raps in Chinese, Washer J. He's
I have no idea.
he's seamless, dude.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Washer J. His name is
Washer
Jay.
Jay.
And he raps in I think Tamil, English, and Mandarin.
Is from Malaysia?
Yes.
Oh.
And he's
I
great.
have not heard of this
He's great.
person.
Washer
Who is
J.
this? I need to follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
he's dope, dude.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
So
check it out.
good,
Yeah.
so good. And
I have
even
no idea.
even you don't have to see so far. Young Raja,
Yeah,
Faiz
of
Shabba.
course.
Yeah.
See, it's so seamless, man. When you
It
do
is.
we are so blessed to be multilingual, dude.
Yeah, we
Like,
are.
we are so blessed. Like Americans, or like you say, oh, I speak one language. Maybe I speak a bit but bit of Spanish. I speak Mexican shit.
I speak Indian. Do you speak Indian?
How do you say hello in Chinese? Hello.
I'm big on languages. I've loved languages
Yep.
for
Yeah.
like.
So how many languages do you speak? English,
like,
Malay, Chinese.
No, fluently I only speak 3 languages. It's
Yep.
just English, Malay, and German.
German.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Yeah.
Krankenwagen.
And why did you grow up in Germany for?
I went to an exchange program in
shit.
Germany right
Okay.
after SPM.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
and because you live in the country, everything is like, it's not like Malaysia. Malaysia is like English everywhere. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
for them it's like German radio, German TV, German dubbed movies,
Oh,
and
jeez.
so you learn it so quickly. I learned it in about 2 months.
Because you're forced to, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't forced to. Nobody forced me to. And in fact, my family are all English speakers. My host family, my host mom is an English
And you
teacher.
just picked it up?
I just decided to not speak in English. I was like, I'm gonna sign language everything.
Wow.
or and you hear it all the time.
Yeah.
So-
Stein beer.
yeah.
Danke.
Yeah.
Bitte.
Clark.
Clark.
See, what?
Krankenwagen.
It's like you said that. I'm like, yeah, sure, of course, I'll give you a bit.
Schloss.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
That's
What
very
other
interesting.
languages?
I did stay in Italy for a while, so I just speak a bit of Italian.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah,
God damn
and
it.
that's
Nice.
pretty much it.
How about you,
A
Arnold?
little bit of French.
Chinese, you know?
Chinese, you got some Chinese in, yeah?
English, and Australian.
Fair dues.
Australian.
That's
I
what I gotta do.
do a lot of accents though.
Yeah,
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of accents.
Yes,
Yeah. 019 675 5002. Call me when you're sober.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's Dr. Lab.
Hey, Treble.
Absolutely, I love it. It's got fingers in so many pies. What a clever trap.
That's not a knife. This
You're
is a
really
knife.
good. You're really good. We should do like a. I should
can't.
recommend
I'm
you to
too
like
tired.
animators to voice
Yeah.
these
You do
animated
videos lah.
cartoons. and
Yeah,
stuff like
I would love to. I did actually for Agent Ali. I did.
You were Asian.
No,
You're not
I
Asian
went
Ali
for.
lah, but
I know, but I went for to be one of the characters, Nikki.
Really?
So they tested me, and
Okay.
yeah. So but bahasa Melayu, and then she had curly hair. I was like, "Did you guys make this character after me? Was I the first choice?" And they were like, "No, you weren't."
No. Lots of people have curly hairs, Amira.
Yeah,
Shit.
exactly. You're not the only one. You're not that special. So I was like, "Alamak, terasu."
I quit. Okay, since you brought up movies, that's good. Back
Yeah.
to Mess With, Don't Mess With. Netflix. What are you watching on Netflix right now?
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
Let's start with Don't Mess With. Okay, what do you hate? What are you
Oh my
hating? Like,
God.
what's shit
Guys.
on
I'm
Netflix?
keeping it right now.
I'm
it's
not
in here.
I'm not even watching anything on Netflix.
What the
At
fuck?
all?
Do you not have Netflix
You're really
account?
not messing with
I
Netflix.
do. No, it's not
What the
that.
shit?
I've just like spent my free time not watching like.
Okay.
Netflix.
God bless
That's
you.
it. But I really want to watch You. I really want to, because
You.
everybody has been watching You. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what is the Stranger Things? I thought habis. First
No.
season only. I'm only on the first
Skip
season.
Stranger Things, go straight to you. Like producer got me
Producer and
to
you
watch
watch You?
it.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit, but it's a good, well-written story.
Yeah.
But
And it's
before you
Dan
watch
Humphrey.
okay.
From Gossip Girl, I need to watch.
Before you watch something good, you must watch something fucking bad first to punish yourself.
Oh, I watched lah. I
What
forgot.
lah?
I didn't watch something bad. I watched something really good, but it was a movie.
Okay, what was it?
Marriage Story.
Oh, Adam Driver.
That was so
And
I didn't watch.
I love that. That was
I didn't
really
watch it.
good.
Is
either.
it about a
It's-
marriage?
It's so good, guys.
Oh, so
You have to
good?
watch it.
I think
It's
it was
like-
nominated for Golden Globe.
It was.
Recently,
It was. Yeah.
Yep.
But what was bad? What is bad? Tell
What
me
is
what's
bad?
bad.
Singapore Social is fucking bad. Fuck me. Singapore Social, I do not know how the fuck they lepas all the editors, the director, the freaking network person. We sat down, me and producer. We loaded up the first one. We're like, you know what? Let's give it a go. Clear everything. Play. What the fuck? Intro title sequence Singapore. Then suddenly some 3D Singapore Social. I'm like, motherfucker, you all use template AE, After Effects, fucking VFX thing, and then all the if you're a a production person. If you've done anything to do with production, please do not watch it. You will give yourself a heart attack.
Production snobs in the
Bro,
house.
no, seriously. The color, Lari, all the color grading is off. Editing is bad. Framing is bad. Director, who's the director? I don't care. You shouldn't exist. You should die. Really, it's so bad.
No, like who gives the green light to all of this then?
I
Like,
don't know.
who-
Somebody who's blind.
Apparently it's an American Netflix production.
Oh my
but,
God.
you know, they filmed it in Singapore lah.
So bad.
Like Singaporean cast and stuff like that. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so good.
Yeah, we binged all 8 in
I
2
know,
days.
see, exactly. I finished it as well.
You guys, what? You
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
it because it's
Fuck,
bad.
it's so bad.
It's like keeping up with the Kardashians
Yes.
kind of thing, is it?
It's for me. It's worse
Yeah.
lah.
It's
I know
worse.
it's worse.
So it's like guilty pleasure
If-
lah.
no pleasure.
Or you're learning from
no
it.
pleasure. I'm learning what not to do in future.
Yeah.
You know, they always have this frame. They always have a frame of the background of Singapore, and then the two subjects in the corner there. It's
No.
like they first learn about the rule of thirds. Then they all frame in the corner. It looks nice. Then got the Singapore tourism fucking shot.
I did watch a clip of it. Like I think it was and
Is that
it
too
was
much
like,
for you?
It was like they were talking about like relationship or like people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
that's-
boyfriend and the girlfriend.
That's the whole thing
Yeah.
in a nutshell.
Yeah, we and then I was like, okay, we should come up with one for Malaysia and call it Malaysian Mingle.
Malaysian mingle.
Hey, you know what? I pay money to watch that.
No,
Right.
you wouldn't. You're quite
I think it
cheapo.
would be
No, I would wanna
a
be
lot
on
more
it.
interesting.
Yeah, you could be on it.
We should be
actually.
on it.
We
You're
should
definitely
all-
going to be more interesting than the Singapore social guy, lah. That Paul guy.
No, but you see on the show, right? Like nobody works. Every
Yeah.
scene is them eating or having
drinking,
drinks.
going out clubbing.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's why it's called social,
Yeah,
ma.
yeah, I guess
but
so,
but I do know one of the cast. The May.
Ah.
She's actually the owner of
Surrender.
Surrender.
Yeah,
Yeah. We met at Culture Cartel. that
She's my
time.
favorite. She's a hottie.
Shut up, lah! You
Oh, hottie
my
makes-
God.
She's a hottie.
Two arms, two legs, two breasts. You there already, lah.
Wow.
Shit. Yeah, the burlesque one was my least favorite. And she's so
Suki.
insufferable.
Suki Hasi, you know.
So
also.
insufferable. I'm like,
Suki,
you are just a busybody. Shut up.
But I tell you what, if you haven't seen it, go and watch on YouTube. This guy
The
YOLO,
reaction. Yeah.
YEOLO. Search for his subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And he does summaries of every episode.
Yeah.
right? It's
Way more entertaining.
hilarious.
For just
Wait.
Singapore social
Yeah.
or Netflix shows.
Just Singapore
Just Singapore
social.
show.
Oh, okay,
Just
that's
it's
funny.
way more like entertaining than the fucking show, man.
I will.
But just watch all 8 episodes anyway.
So what's a good series to watch on Netflix right now? Because
You
like
lor.
you.
You though, the second season.
How about
is a
you?
bit
What do you
shit.
think?
Fuck you. Second season is better. Okay, no, I cannot say better, but I watched the recap for first.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Written very well.
I finished it, but I thought the second season was a bit shit, and the lines, the
The
dialogue
lines,
was a bit
yeah.
shitty,
The dialogues weren't
very
great, lah.
corny.
Yeah.
But I'm watching. Not everybody is a fan, I guess, of DC comics, but I've been
No.
watching Titans season 2 is out, and yeah.
I'm rushing to complete like Rick and Morty because like otherwise producer cannot watch season 4. I'm rushing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
rushing.
you
You
guys
hear
like,
that?
do you guys watch like it's like a couple thing that when you guys watch a specific show together, do you have to wait for the other person?
Certain only.
Certain
like some
what,
she
episodes
has
or certain
No,
shows?
certain shows.
Oh,
like
okay.
some things she has like full reign. Okay, go ahead. I'll just catch up later.
Yeah.
I'm not in. Some is like you watch it. That's it. That's it. Somebody sleep on the couch. If you watch another.
That's so funny.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
because
yeah.
some people, like friends who like, oh, maybe if they forget or they didn't communicate the message very well with
Oh
their
shit!
partner.
I watched it.
Yeah, I watched it and they fucking get yelled at.
Yeah,
you know?
you're like you
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's true. But one
Yeah,
series that I have been messing with is not Netflix, but it's a Kopitiam on View.
Oh, of course. Hey.
Don't forget to watch Kopitiam.
I
On
see.
View.
Of course.
Of course.
It was good. I never watched the
original?
original. I watched a few like
You're a bit
episodes.
too young for it.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes after, but then like it's cute. I love it. The
Yeah?
new one, the set is amazing.
Who's cute,
The
huh?
chemistry, the chemistry.
Chemistry
on
is
set.
cute, huh?
Kak Nani, which I
Kanani
am.
in the chemistry is cute, huh?
Kak
No.
Nani is cute.
It's
Man.
great. It's great that you brought up
What a
Kopitiam.
lovely segue.
Segue lah. Okay, so that wraps up Mess With, Don't Mess With. Now
Mm.
we move on to the segment everybody waits for or longs for.
Longs for.
Let's be honest. All right.
I love how you guys always say it at the right time. Like, to me, as like somebody who's always like, you know, getting layers done with their vocals and getting things on time, it's like so nice. Like, yes, they have a sense of rhythm.
It only took 25 episodes. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. Now, how this game works is, I mean, you listen to the podcast, you know.
She knows how it works, lah. Get on with it.
Take turns to ask each other really hard to answer questions, but you must always start your question with "Let's be honest." Okay, and here on the world's #1 fashion pod,
Nope.
we don't lie to each
Nope.
other.
Nope. Nope.
We tell you the truth.
The hard truth.
Okay.
So
The
Zamaera,
disgusting truth.
here we go.
So do I start or do you guys
No,
start?
no,
we start.
We've been holding this since the beginning.
Oh yeah, man. My whole office wants to ask this question as well.
Yeah, not my office.
Everybody wants to ask. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, Zamaera. Now we see you a lot in Harvin Skin's Insta stories, and we see a lot of Harvin Skin in your Insta stories. Now the question here is:
Very important question.
are you guys dating, banging? What is going on?
Bang dating, date banging,
Just friends? Oh,
with or without benefits.
cousins?
We definitely, yeah. Well, first of all, I think I told you already, like Harvind is a Taurus.
You heard it first.
I am a Taurus. So you know in the line of like horoscopes.
So you're like banging,
No.
banging, right?
Are you gonna give me this Mercury retrograde?
Retrograde. I'm not Taurus. I'm not Taurus. So it's never worked out.
No. No, we're not dating. We're just, I mean, I've never had a friend that I've known personally that works in the line of work that I work in,
Right.
and has very similar goals to me.
Okay.
Because everyone in my like close, I have like 7 people in my group, 6 of us are in my group of friends, and none of them do like, you know, what I'm doing. All of them are doing different things. One of them working in a bank, one of them works with GrabFood, and like,
GrabFood, okay.
so it's nice to be inspired by somebody else who is also, you know, working in the entertainment line,
Yep.
and obviously has a lot more experience than me in terms of like hosting, and he's got he's got a lot of different ideas the way he writes, you know, so it gives me a lot of perspective. So
Okay.
that's the one thing that people don't realize, that we actually, I mean, I enjoy, I can't speak for him, whether he enjoys my company or not, but like I really enjoy his company, and like I've gotten really good at like well, not really good, but I think I started playing FIFA.
Well, you know what? Jay used to be his FIFA partner.
Really?
Now that Jay's back in the US, Harvin needed a new FIFA partner. So
Yeah.
I guess, you know.
So
No, but
that's
I
it.
only played twice. But that's a lot more than usual.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, it's a lot
Okay,
more
so
than
not
usual.
not banging, not
No.
only friending.
Just only friending, complete friending. But it's like
Does Harvin know this or?
I know, right?
Oh shit!
it's
Completely platonic. lah.
It's so funny because it's like it really goes to show how big perspective plays a role. Perception
Yeah.
perception plays a role. And on the outside, I guess it does seem that like, you know, we're like in together.
Oh, that and Arnold likes to spread fake news.
Oh,
Yeah,
what? No.
that's why.
Yeah, Arnold just loves fake news.
Fakenews.com. Don't go to hits.
Fuck you, hits.
Here on the Fashion Week,
I'm kidding.
we only give you the juice, okay? And you heard it first here?
Yeah, you heard it first.
You heard it first. It
you,
should
thank
clear the air, you know, right? Harvin
So
Skin.
sad. I feel like everyone's so sad.
Yeah,
They're
everyone's, oh no,
like, no, like,
oh, celebrity couple of the year.
I know, right? Damn it. Okay, all right.
some girls are happy though, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, some guys are.
She's not saying it here. Because like I posted some stuff and then they're like, oh my god, he's mine. Like random
Oh
girls
my God.
on my DM request.
Oh, that
right?
matcha is mine.
Like he's mine. Like, oh my god, abang so sexy.
My
Like,
dark
when-
chocolate.
Serious, and I'm like, this is so funny.
Hey, Harvin,
know,
come back on the pod.
All our 6 listeners who are guys who enjoy watching Harvin Skin's gym Insta stories are very happy as well.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just you.
Okay, your turn to ask us a let's be honest question.
Okay.
Can ask both of us, don't worry.
I'm
Just
gonna
us in
ask-
general.
No, I'm gonna ask both of you. But so, do you guys answer separately?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We can't answer at the same time. We're not the same person.
Okay. Yeah, but you guys can always say the opening for the segment at the same time.
Ah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, Lucas is a dick, by the way.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I'm sure you've just noticed that.
It's okay. It's
I'm
cute.
the
I
asshole,
like it.
yes.
Okay.
Entertainment value. Let's be honest. Who is the worst guest you've had on?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, I don't want to answer this shit. Come on, man.
Worst guess. Worse as in how? Like ate my food and then didn't wash the dishes, or
No, there's
shat
no.
in my toilet
That's
didn't
up
flush,
to you to
or-
define. Up to you to define, and
Worse,
that's why you tell the story of why they were the worst guests.
I'm gonna go first. Okay.
Fuck you.
Because you already know I'm gonna give you a politically correct
Oh my
answer.
God. There's no
All right?
worse
Because
guest.
I'm diplomatic like that. I'm gonna say our first ever guest.
Fuck you, that's my answer, bitch.
See, you guys had the same answer all
Our
along.
first
my
ever guest,
God.
Audrey, but only
Yeah,
because
we were so shit.
Yeah, because it was new. It was our first ever
Yeah.
episode. We didn't really know what we're doing. She didn't know what she was doing
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
The
yeah.
audio was shit, and
Yeah.
and she also
The video cut out.
Yeah, the video was like part of the video didn't even come out.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and she was very she's very soft spoken.
Yeah.
So the
you didn't
audio,
coax shit out of her.
yeah, like audio didn't really translate very well.
Yet that is our most
But
downloaded.
from what language to what language, you didn't translate.
And that is our most downloaded and
Yeah.
most listened
Ironically,
Wow.
to podcast
ironically, yeah.
ever. And that just shows after that, everybody just said, fuck you, this shit is bad.
I guess.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
down to
I
six
think-
people.
My answer is definitely the first one as well. I know no hate to you, Audrey. You're awesome.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because we were shit, man.
Yeah. I think it was a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone,
you have to get like into the groove of everything.
We're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
Have you
they-
guys figured it out? Do you think?
Dude, does it look like you figured shit out?
Still trying
We
to
make
figure
up
it
like
out.
segments like 20 minutes before, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fine
That's the best part.
Right? Yeah.
That's the best
I know.
part.
Spontaneity, you know,
Yeah,
we're still
yeah.
fine tuning things along the way, lah.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
sure,
Yeah.
lah. Fine tuning. Yeah, let's call it that.
So
lah.
I hope that answers your question.
Yes. it
Okay,
did.
cool. You, Lucas, you want to hit up with the next one?
No. Okay. Okay, Zamaera, let's be honest.
Yes.
Why are there no Chinese female rappers? Is it because they can't speak English or
Are there no Chinese female rappers
in Malaysia?
Wow, I had actually never thought about that. I mean, there was one Chinese female rapper who did AV together with
Yes.
What's her name again?
She's no longer around, I think.
Yeah,
She
she-
actually she released the track with like B and all that, but it was a long time ago. Trust me, I was trying to research female
Okay.
rappers for
Let
Chinese
me
New Year.
think about this logically, right? So logically,
They're all
I-
accountants lah.
you know,
Basketball players.
it's kind of going into that line, which is like
Yep.
logically, like I would say more from experience, most of my friends who are Chinese, like not a lot of them are in the creative field.
Yep.
And I would say that has to do with the upbringing also because their parents would be very like, oh, what is this creative field? How are you going to benefit from it? How are you going to make an income out of it?
Yep.
Which every parent is going to ask you that, right?
So all your Chinese girlfriends are doctors.
Of your no, I
She's
don't-
like, I got no Chinese girlfriend.
I have no Chinese girl. I have Chinese guy friends. It's true. So no, I mean that's just logically thinking, which is it's not a.
Yep.
That's the reason why. Like there's not much awareness in the creative industry or
Yeah.
for how people can actually create an opportunity in becoming a creative person, you know, and really have the longevity of your career there. You know, because they think that like because we don't actually know somebody in the creative field. Like when you start growing up, you didn't even know anyone in the creative field who's a family member of yours
Yep.
that is like, you know, rich and like, oh, is making it right now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never knew. So it's hard for your parents to be like, I can use that as a reference.
There's no benchmark.
So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there are Chinese girls out there who want
Want to be rappers?
Yeah, who want to rap or who
Hit
love
up
music.
Zamaera.
Yeah, who want to be rappers and
Yeah.
who love music and all that. And even for me, I never started rapping first. I started singing first.
Yeah.
It's just the love of like rap, I mean
Music.
rhythm and poetry. Rap, R-A-P, rhythm and poetry that brought it together, right? So logically I'm thinking maybe that could be a reason why. But also maybe because I don't know if language has anything to do with it. If you're mainly speaking in Mandarin,
Yeah.
there's not much
But
like
there's a
Mandarin
market.
rap.
There's such a market though.
No, in Malaysia,
Yeah.
that's female. So there's
Yeah.
not one person. There has to be one person who like does it first, and then the rest will, you know, it will be easy to follow.
Yep.
I'm not saying I'm the first female to rap. I'm not because
No.
I loved Rubber Band. Do you guys
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
Rubber
yeah,
Band?
yeah, yeah.
She was like from back then from Psycho Unit with Rabbit Mac and
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she was when I listened to her and she had this really like fast like rap. I was like, wow, this is so amazing.
Yep.
And then after that she went out of the scene. But then when I felt like I observed once I came onto the scene, there were a lot of other girls who were coming up to me and telling me, "Hey Zamaera, thank you for doing this because now it's given me an outlet and giving me the confidence to rap as well." People would send me videos of
Yep.
them rapping
Yep.
in like the dark. like
Wow.
girls, because they
Yeah,
didn't want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
seen. But then after they got comfortable, they would send me videos of themselves, like
Yeah.
of them, and you can see them.
Yeah, yeah.
So that I think has a big thing to do with it.
Nice.
But I do hope, and I do see that a lot of females are coming
Yeah.
up right
Yeah.
now,
Which is good.
which is such a great thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I agree.
For the industry, I think we're lacking a lot of female.
That female voice, that female.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, right.
Female can do whatever you
And
want.
wouldn't you say that you're hitting that sort of that category right now?
I'm not saying that I'm heading, but I do feel like I'm representing women.
Yep.
Representing women in hip hop, because I feel so strongly, and I've not only just women, but like men too, because I
Yep.
feel so strongly connected to people. I'm such a people's person. Like I absorb a lot of the energies that are surrounding me.
Yep.
So when people ask me like who's Zamaera, like I tell them like I am everyone. I'm an experience, and I am everyone, because whatever that I share in my music, it's like stories that I and experiences that I've collected through meeting different people and just kind of like bringing everything together. So
Nice.
so yeah, I'm super blessed, and I feel lucky to just represent women and to represent hip hop, and hopefully to represent Asia.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
All right, your turn to ask us a let's be honest question. Your last one.
You know what's crazy? I only thought of one question. So you know how you were like, okay, when he came up with it 20 minutes ago, now it's my turn to do it like one second.
There you go. Thanks for being honest. That's the most honest.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay. Don't ask about Hits FM.
Okay, no, I won't. Okay, let's be honest. Have you guys ever not washed your hands after you went to the bathroom?
Oh fuck.
Oh, all the
Yes,
time.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Yeah. I do it all the
But
time.
I mean, like,
Seriously?
even when you're talking about number one, number two, doesn't matter, or in general.
No, just like just in general. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever not washed
I've
your
done
hands?
it. I've done it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes like, if I didn't touch it,
Yeah.
so it's
But
fine.
number two, I will always wash. But number one, sometimes I lazy a bit. I just do the
so
wipe on butt. You're like, okay, I'm done.
nasty, because
Bye, guys.
I went, I go to the malls and I see all these ladies and they have like their fancy handbags and like, yeah, they look so good, they're MK and then they go and they flash and then they come out, they look at themselves in the mirror and then they go out. They go out with the handbag and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, Akak, jari apa your kuku very long, I never wash. I can see. You walk outside, I follow you. I want to put you on blast. 2020, I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to go to follow the women in the bathroom. Tangan cuci ke belum? Spot check.
I also do the like switch on and just a little bit. Then you're like, then you're okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm too lazy to dry my hands.
Yeah. So I just like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm done.
Yeah, 2020, guys. Let's be more hygienic.
Okay, we'll try. I'll remember that. Okay, now your last and final, let's be honest question. Now you're a rapper. Okay, you're in this scene where, and I think a lot of people may think that it could be a sensitive topic to talk about.
Just get to it.
I think it's a good one, lah. Okay, let's
very
be honest.
good, lah.
Do you think it's okay to say the N word?
If you're not African American?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
How about the derivatives? The one with you replace it with a CH.
No. Not at all. Change it. Like if you want to change it to like brother or like buster, like completely different. You can't. You don't have like. And I don't understand why there are certain races of people like on Twitter, especially like I see, and I don't get into it, but like I see them, and they are really defending and justifying why they can say it.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
1/18th African American.
Like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, and then suddenly they're like, well, we all come from Africa anyway because I just read *Sapiens* and like, like we're not all from. Relax.
Definitely not.
You don't. You mean that's not part of you, and you don't understand.
Yeah.
And for people who just are ignorant to that, I think they really. I feel for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe they lack a bit of the information and knowledge as to why they can't say it. So it's in our power, the people who do have, the opportunity, that platform, or whoever who's watching this and who's blatantly going around saying the N-word. Okay, like Dato Srivida, she said it the other day on her Instagram. She was like, yeah, but she said that Chick B, like everyone, her daughter, everyone was like kutuking her daughter, and she's very dark skinned, and she's like,
so she's describing what people said about her.
She was describing that Chick B wants to look like a N-word.
What the
Capital
shit?
capital Nigger.
What the
Nak kulit
shit?
10. And you know, but it's like, and my grandma says like, she didn't say Nigger, she says Negro.
Yeah.
Like, because back then they would say it, and they don't understand the sensitivity
Correct.
of it
Yeah.
because they don't have enough information and
You're
knowledge.
Right. Yeah. You're
to
right.
that.
I think like even like, I mean, it's not like my parents go out and say it, but that's their word to use. That's their term to use. You know,
Their term to use
and they
it.
just don't know any better.
Chinese people just lump it in with the other LNS and
Yeah.
just call it LNS.
So I'm not gonna go to somebody who says it and go like, oh my god, you know, like, and then
That's
just,
not your word.
like F you, like you are the what, you shouldn't be saying it. No, you're supposed to teach them and make them realize, oh, this is the reason why you can't say it, like, and come with that approach instead of just like, you know, being like attacking somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, great.
There we go.
I think that was
Thank you.
No N-word, guys.
No N-word.
No N-word 2020.
exactly.
No N-word 2020.
Come on, should know better.
Come on now.
And that wraps up. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
All right, that's very long. Let's be honest. Okay,
very
now
long.
we move on to one of the last segments. We're almost at the end of
One
this
off, one
podcast.
off.
Wow.
Yes.
Yep.
Now this one's called. What is it called again?
Fuck you.
You
renamed it.
Stops.
It's called.
Oh my god.
You can't do it with no do it. Now this is where we talk about money and the other sex. Okay, because without one you can't have the other. Apparently.
Well.
these days.
Well.
Now, Zamaera, on this
Yes.
podcast, every guest that comes through
Yep.
will have to answer this question.
Subjected to this disgusting
Unfortunately,
question.
yes, this disgusting question, which people deem is rude to ask.
But we are very rude
Correct. We have no tact and we have no class. So how much money do you make?
per month.
How
after
much
taxes.
money do I make? Okay,
Per
well,
month
I
after
mean,
taxes.
let's be honest also.
Yeah, let's be honest.
You know, like creative industry, you're not gonna make like the same amount that you're gonna make every month unless you have like a passive income
Okay,
thing.
yep.
But I've been making a fairly good amount of money.
50K? Yeah.
No,
Cool. That's
not
it.
not 50 lah.
Just 45.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
half of 50.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
That's
pretty good.
That's good.
Half of
very good.
50 and like
Those people of you who can't count, that's 25,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
老师.
Thank you so much for helping us count for people.
Yeah.
Chinese boy can.
I'm so bad at mathematics.
Chinese boy.
So bad at math that I actually
I'll do your accounts.
when I was in primary school, I actually like tipu the teacher and pretended I got possessed.
What the fuck, dude? How did you say you possessed?
I've always wanted to tell this story
Oh
somewhere.
my god. This is the perfect
This
place.
is the perfect place.
Basically, I didn't do my math work for like 5 months or something. Like
What
January, it
the
was like
fuck?
this is standard 4.
Standard 4.
And then I didn't finish. And then after that, I ran out of excuses to give because she wanted me to pass up my book.
Oh my god.
And then I did, and then I went to the bathroom that nobody goes to because apparently it's haunted. And I went there and I pretended like I got possessed. And I was like, and then like, I pingsan lah, buat suara lah, like.
And she bought it.
No, not her. But it was the ustad and the ustazahs that bought it. They bought it. And then they were like, mari kita bawa kamu. Then they baca doa lah.
And this is what Malam Seram is all about,
I
huh?
put the water, you know, they call my parents and
Oh
everything.
my god.
They call
Air
my-
Zam-Zam on your head all.
I Zam-Zam and Zamaera, yeah, that's right. And they call my parents, and then after like 2 hours, and I was like feeling better, they asked me to go to the classroom and take my bag.
And pass out your homework.
I went to, and my classroom is in the corner. So like when I turn in the corner and I see the door, the entrance into the classroom, I can see everybody, right? So as I turn in the corner, I saw everybody like look at me like. They gave me the shit, girl, you in trouble. They gave me the you in trouble look, and then I saw my uncle talking to my teacher,
God.
Pancha, and then my bag was next to him, and my books was out there. And they caught me. They caught me. I was
Moral
grounded.
of the story, just don't fucking pretend you're
Don't
possessed.
pretend you're possessed.
They exercised the lie out of you.
All the acting for nothing, not even
Yeah,
a award
man.
or a
2
nomination or
hours
anything.
No nomination.
No nomination.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
How much money do you spend on like clothes and fashion in a month?
I spend like less than, I don't know, $200 on clothes. I don't buy
Damn.
clothes.
All this sponsored shit is great.
I don't buy clothes. No, but even then when I do performances and stuff, I try not to buy. I just loan.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
because
That's
you know
smart.
fashion is changing
'Cause you're
so
smart.
quickly.
That's why.
Thank you.
You're smart.
There you go. And what was the most expensive piece of clothing you've bought?
Ever bought?
Yeah.
Expensive
Like
piece.
stupid amounts of money. Like or sneakers? Could be sneakers.
Clothes, sneakers,
I mean
pants,
like
jewelry.
less than 1,000. Like maybe like $500 even.
Okay, so what's the most expensive piece of clothing or shoes that have ever been on your body?
That has ever been on my body.
Yeah.
Cartier.
Oh.
Yeah, I did, but then I did that for like a shoot. I did that for a shoot, and then they like put this Cartier like necklace on me, and it had like I don't know like many millions of diamonds. I don't know. Diamonds, and I was like,
Felt a bit Rosma-ish.
Oh, girlfriend, I didn't feel like myself. I was like, but the thing is, that's the thing. Like I'm very simple, like, but I also love like if I can get fancy shit, like why not? I love.
What girl don't like fancy bling?
Why don't like bling?
What
I
girl
love
don't like bling?
Everybody likes some nice things.
But I
Yeah,
spend
man.
a lot of money on experiences. Like I do a lot of impulsive like trips.
All right.
Like last year, I spent so much money just like tomorrow, like I want to go Hong Kong.
What
Then
the
I'll
fuck?
book. I'll book and I'll go for like a week and a half.
What the fuck?
And then I'll do like Chiang Mai and like
Yeah.
but it's all experiences.
That's good though. 2020, spend more money on experiences,
And not on
things.
Cartier.
Yeah, like definitely because. But then so things is good. My little brother who's like 21, he just turned 21. He when he finished SPM, he went into the whole reselling business.
Yep.
And he bought things for himself that he knew like if after like 1 or 2 wears he didn't like it anymore, he could sell it off.
Yep.
Because it has a resale
Lightly
value.
worn.
Yeah, lightly. So I was like, that's pretty smart too. And I never bought like good like quality things for myself.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a balance of everything.
Very
right?
entrepreneur. Huh?
Very
Thank you.
entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Hey.
Shout out to my dad side, Zafilin. What's up? Thank you for teaching me. Hey, y'all didn't know how I started this career.
Uncle.
I literally made a 12-page business plan to get a loan from my dad.
12-page business plan.
Yeah, I did. Like,
Wow, do you print it out all?
I printed it out. I
Oh
did-
shit! Not
Yeah.
just PowerPoint slides,
No,
Oh
it's
my
PowerPoint slides.
I
Yeah.
need to consult with you on how
Yeah,
to
man.
adult. I don't
How to
adult very
make
well.
money.
I love it.
Taxes, all
Yeah.
shit.
I think I loved it because it was like I felt like I knew what I was doing, but then actually I didn't. I just Wikipedia how to write a business plan.
WikiHow.
Wikipedia.
At
Yeah.
least the initiative is there.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Now let's go on to talking about the other sex. Now, what is a first date like with Zamaera? What do you, not necessarily expect,
Yep.
but what do you,
Yep.
what
do you like? What would you
What do
like?
you want,
What's the dream first date?
What's
like,
your man's gonna be taking
like the
you for?
man does this or brings you here is like bam.
I like, okay, I know this is corny, but like I love the whole like chivalry, like the chivalrousness
Open
of
the
a
door,
person.
pull the chair,
Open the door. Like doesn't
put
have to pull the
jacket
chair.
on the floor,
Yeah.
carry you over puddles.
I mean, I love because I am a romantic. I mean, I did
Yep.
English literature for God's sake. I have to be some sort of romantic
very
for English
good.
lit. And also I use my parents' relationship as sort of an example as how and my dad has always been like the gentleman kind.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Padahal dia rockers and
Rockers.
so I love that. I love the being able to have a conversation that's stimulating me intellectually. I feel like when I go out with guys, especially nowadays, I can't connect. Like even though I can,
Okay.
like I'm a very people's person, I can connect and I can
Yep.
come out with any topics that
But
we
you
can talk about,
don't
but not really like
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
because I feel like I know everything. That's the thing. Like whatever they say, I already know lah. Boring.
Yeah, so you're not invested.
Kau ni
necessarily.
bodoh lah.
Dia letak cute.
Tak cute, tak rich, bodoh.
Wow,
ish.
I love it.
No, but most of them is like that. It's like when they
Yep.
have you guys ever like been with or not been with, but also like met people who are like so beautiful. They're like the Greek god, like like chiseled, the face, the body, the hair, and everything. But when you talk to them, there's literally no substance.
No, producer is all in one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Has to say that, huh? Because she's sitting
I love
here.
it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Wow, you
Good, right? Good, right?
kiss ass.
Good, right?
Siapa dapat foot massage today?
No, we live together ish now, so if not, I sleep on the couch. And the couch is a bit broken, bro. Not nice. Very hot.
Well,
Also.
I agree. I think for me, I don't think I've ever necessarily been out with someone who's like completely gorgeous. But because I always have this thing where you don't go out with someone who's too hot. because no, you don't go out somewhere too hot because it's not believable, bro. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
Oh my god,
there needs to
you're
be
a
a bit of
terrible
a
person.
bit of a flaw, lah. You know, like
They can't drive.
they have a or like
Or they have like
prosthetic leg or something.
or like one,
My
shrivel like leg or something.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
had a boyfriend with a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, see?
Before.
Really?
Yeah. My first like boyfriend that I was like,
Bet the sex was great, lah.
sorry? No. I mean like no, none of that. No, none of that. It's like real love. It was like puppy love, but it was
Puppy
like
love.
in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Okay.
Oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch. Yeah.
War veteran.
Ich liebe dich. Oh my god.
I'm just.
Oh
sorry.
my god.
Anyway,
that was
A war in
terrible.
like when he was
Internal
a baby.
war. Oh,
okay,
that's
okay.
horrible.
Let's move on
You
and
bastard.
away from this topic
I
right
love
now.
how you keep on saying like, let's move on.
Let's move on. Move on,
no
quick.
time rolling, producer never do the
Rolling,
time
rolling.
Yeah, I
Time
know.
check,
I'm
time
the
check.
time check guy, you know, so anal. Anyway, okay, so when you go out with a guy,
Yep.
is what he's wearing an important factor to going out with him again? You know what I mean?
I would say so, yes.
Yep.
Because not that like I would look at his like baju label, ini label dari mana, baju brand apa.
Ini
I'm not gonna
PMC
do
tak
that.
boleh.
But like style, I think because style and confidence for me goes like hand in hand. So if you are confident in like the way that you dress and it matches sort of like, you know, the way that you carry yourself.
Yep.
So that is important to me.
Right.
Janganlah nampak seleke datang baju koyak and it's Kanye West.
What?
Baju Kanye West.
Oh, Easy season 6. There we go.
This one. What's the name of the brand?
Easy lah.
Is it easy? No, I thought it was called Season
Season something?
something.
I think it's
right?
just the collection name.
Oh, it's a collection
Easy
name.
season 4,
Oh,
Easy
okay.
season 5. Yeah.
Call motherfuckers out.
Oh yeah,
Right,
Kanye West.
Call
Are
him
you?
out. Okay.
Look at poor man.
What are guys wearing these days? I mean, just to piggyback off of that,
Yeah.
what are guys wearing these days that, you know, you probably, like, you cannot stand?
Yeah.
That I
you-
cannot stand.
Do you like a guy who tries too hard? Or,
Yeah.
Or do you like a guy who's a simple guy, you know?
I think, see, like I said, in terms of clothes,
Yep.
like I
Let's
would
be superficial here.
okay.
Fuck the brain. Fuck the smarts and all this chivalry nonsense.
Yeah.
Looks.
Okay lah. If you come like on a date with me and then we go to like, I don't know, don't wear slipper.
Wear slipper.
Don't wear slipper. But then if we go to like the beach, you wear slipper, okay ma. Don't wear shoes, okay what?
Okay, how
Like-
about if you go Alexis? Middle.
Yeah, you cannot walk.
Alexis
You know
Bangsa.
what? We cannot even go inside because why? The dress code is no slipper.
Oh, but nobody cares about dress code.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're going, and then he turns up in what, which will make you like, oh, sorry, I gotta call my.
No, I mean I wouldn't go to the extent, not at
Okay.
all. Like
Okay.
I would actually like, you know, obviously stay and I would talk because for me, like the physicality and what they wear, whatever, yes, it is attraction.
Yeah.
And to a certain extent it is important. But after that, honestly, honest to God, after 25 years of living, it is just your personality. That's it. And like, you know, somebody can look like, you know, like the simplest person ever, but the moment that they exude like confidence and they exude like, you know, humor and all these things that people love to connect with.
Hey, he's
in
talking
terms of
about you,
emotion.
no?
Hey, well, you know,
Yeah, and then you instantly become the
Simple
most
boy.
attractive person in the room. You really
there we
do.
go.
That's great. That's great. So
what
you're
it
not
is.
like Gibo from Fly FM.
Why he only likes like people who
Yep.
look good.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
he turned a girl down once because of the floral dress that she was wearing. He told this story on his
Really?
podcast.
Yeah.
Gibo.
Gibo.
Terrible.
Come back on the pod. Come back on the pod.
That's so crazy.
All right. Look, man. Before we let you go, I know
Yep.
that we've taken up an hour
and
and a
25
half of your
minutes of your
time
time.
already. Latest cop.
Let's go around the table.
Let's go around the table. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we all cop this last week?
Well,
this past
Zamaera
week?
first, please, our guest. What did you? What's the latest cop?
What's the latest thing that I got this week?
Yep.
Oh my God. I don't think I...
This week, this month,
I
this
just-
year.
I just paid 159 ringgit at Village Grocer today.
Yo, adulting heavy.
Because I'm on the meal prep life.
Okay,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Nice.
What kind of toilet paper do you buy?
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
My mom buys it for
Oh,
us.
what
so
do you favor?
what do I favor?
Yeah.
The brand.
Yeah, I mean two ply, three
Three
ply,
ply.
four
Oh,
ply.
I take two ply.
Aloe vera, no scent.
No scent.
Mine has to be scented.
No, mine's not, man.
Oh, really?
I don't like
Hey,
scented.
it changes your
Yeah.
life, man.
I use
So you smell your hands, right? Whoa,
You're like
scented.
aloe vera.
Yeah, because never wash hand.
What do you cop? Do you cop anything this year?
I honestly, I think the most recent
Don't tell me it's AF1, man.
AF1s and some
You.
Stan Smiths, you know, because
Stan Smith, what the fuck?
simple
What?
guy.
Hey, buy Stan Smith for?
Simple guy.
Grow up lah, bro. Buy some common projects or something.
Stan Smith, no lah. Common projects.
Yeah, I'm
you know what I mean.
no,
I'm
not
over
down
it.
also.
Yeah, over it.
I bought the Pestle Mortar Tiger Sukajan jacket.
Chinese New Year, collection.
Yeah, I bought that. Yeah,
Nice.
supporting your company. You know,
Thank you,
Supporting
thank you.
a bit. You know.
Appreciate it.
I took the most minor discount ever. So yeah. Yeah, very
Supporting.
little supporting.
These got
yeah.
discount.
Fucking, I leave and I still support. You know, shout out Wayne. Thanks for arranging. Yeah.
Okay, looking to cop anything in coming months or coming weeks?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely looking to cop the new AirPods.
Yeah.
Man.
The
I like them
AirPod
too.
Pros.
Tell me about it. So recently, I want to go to like Sendhing or Sendq or one of those places because
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
check your treats points and your credit card
What the
points.
fuck?
So because sometimes you accumulate, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
So Gibo told me, back to Gibo.
What
Yeah, back to
points can you
Gibo.
collect?
Because if you like your credit card, you get points every time you swipe.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So once you accumulate enough, then you can go and either get it for cheaper
Yeah.
or if you
And
have
also
enough,
all the banks now they're having like cashback. Like so, I'm a Maybank user.
These
So
are all
there's
these
give me
auntie-
ringgit cashback. I become auntie.
Auntie
already.
trips.
25. I'm a member with
trips.
Watson, Health
Oh,
Lane,
yeah,
Pharmacy.
yeah.
I have used cashback. Okay, e-wallet 10 ringgit off.
Yeah,
Starbucks
fuck yeah,
now.
e-wallets, you
Also
know.
bring your own like Starbucks punya thermos because you get 5 ringgit off.
Yeah.
Preach.
Come on, we have to be thrifty. You know, I'm not
Correct.
because it's
Yeah.
like why go to an ATM that's not your preferred, that's not your bank, and
You
then
pay 1 ringgit, right?
1 ringgit and 10 cents, and then you do it like 100 times and it's $100.
Yeah, man.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
still
and I'm
do
not
it.
saying this because I've done it all
Yep,
the
yep,
time.
yep.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it in the long run, it really
So are you gonna buy the AirPods?
I don't know lah.
Buy the AirPod Pros, bro.
AirPod Pros lah, yeah.
How much are they?
1,080,
Nine-
1,089.
It looks really good.
Jesus
But Singapore is cheaper.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hong Kong's
$200.
Yeah,
shit, okay.
Yeah.
Why
so-
not, right? Go for it, bro.
Well, I'm thinking about getting a new camera actually for this podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, Arnold.
Because we've been borrowing somebody's
boring
camera.
camera.
Oh, really?
Hey, shout out Iskandar. You're the best.
Thank you.
You're the best. Thank you.
For letting us be on camera.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there wants to sell a secondhand A7S, hit me up.
Or
And then the
A73.
Jordan Dior's.
You like those?
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one. I
Yeah,
only, but then there's
fuck
only what
No,
4,700 pairs?
Let's not even talk about
3,700
that.
pairs?
It's that we're not going to be able to get it. Okay, we're not going to be able to get it. We're not
No,
gonna afford
no
it.
to the Dior.
20 racks now. No thanks. 20
No,
racks, dude.
I would rather use 20 racks to pay for like
Go on a holiday.
Yeah.
to go on a holiday
I'm
to
looking to cop.
Japan.
Yeah, I'm looking to cop a trip to Japan actually.
Right? Have you been to Japan?
Yeah. I go almost every year.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I tak pernah pergi. Okay.
That's our.
Okay.
You tak pernah pergi?
I never been to Japan before.
Yo, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Ah.
That's your next. That's your next cop.
We are
okay?
going. We are going.
We go
in
together.
like, yeah, no, serious shit. Look, if you're down, we're going end of March.
End of March.
Yeah, end of March is Sakura season.
Sakura season.
Yeah.
Can go to the onsen.
What onsen? Sakura is the flower.
No, I know, but onsen is like the
Yeah.
bath.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, Tourism Malaysia. This one
Sponsor the pod.
This
I make
conversation.
a song for you guys.
We take that off air.
No, but seriously, yeah, I'm looking to cop a trip like end of March. Hopefully, I can do a long trip this time because usually we like to do short trips. So we went to Japan last year. This year we're gonna go again. I think it's like our thing to chase the sakuras. Like, it's quite
I
cool,
did a
lah.
short trip to Japan. What am I talking about?
Sorry guys, I don't mean to cut you off. This conversation
Yeah.
is great and all, but
hours.
our producer just yawned and look, we've run out of time.
1 hour, 30 minutes. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
yes, end of
Okay,
March.
I don't want to be longer than, sorry.
As Vaha, you heard that, not? Okay. End of March. If you're interested, we'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Insta DM you.
Okay.
Zamaera, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you so
on today.
much for having me.
Thank you for kicking off our brand new season, the brand new year.
Yes, I hope I brought some like positive energy here.
Positive vibe, good vibes only.
For sure. Plug yourself before you go. How can we look for your music?
B cam.
So I plug myself, looking for the wire. Yes, for those of you who want to follow me, you can check my Instagram out. Zamaera, ZAMAER on
Triple A.
Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. And also I've got a lot of new stuff coming out this year. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So make sure you guys follow lah. You like, you follow. You don't like, do not.
You don't like, fuck you lah.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, there you go, man. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and, of course, Spotify as well.
Spotify, yep.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Please smash the subscribe button. You can just search up. Chinese New Year is coming, man.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta get in Chinese mode.
Yeah, Chinese mode.
Yeah. Search up the Fashion Week Podcast, WEAK. And you can follow us on Instagram. It's at the Fashion Week Podcast. I have been
I've been Arnold.
I'm Arnold Loh.
I'm Harry Cox.
My name is NOTLUCHS, not Luchas.
We will see you next week with our Chinese New Year episode, Kwa Jen Han.
The Fashion Week. The Fashion